Hello everyone, Mrs. Scarple is back in action and I am ready to show you how to attach body parts to your body. Now, the key thing is to save the fragile parts for last. The more fragile, the more likely it will fall or break off. So anything that is sticking out from your main body, you must save for last. So for instance, the hair and the tentacles are outside of my body, but the eyes, mouth, and triangles are flat against my body. So those are the things that I'm going to start with. So everyone, you must have your front and back sketches out in front of you. Then take your clay bag, unroll it, and carefully take out the body. Set your bag aside. Now, to begin with, there's marks left from the bag. So what I like to do is take my thumb and really smooth that out. And if it became a little deformed in your bin, use the table again to sort of manipulate the shape of your body. Like so. Now compare that to your drawing. Is that about the shape? Yes, I like that. So now you are ready to move on. This is going to be the front part of my monster. Again, I'm smoothing out the cracks, but I'm not pushing too hard that I'm indenting. I'm doing this very lightly with my thumb, making a nice, smooth, flat surface to work on. All right, I'm going to start out with cutting out the mouth. Now the mouth on my monster is not perfectly round. It's kind of this weird shape where it's larger on the top and it gets smaller on the bottom. So I'm going to take my fettling knife and I'm going to set it beside me. Then I'm going to take one of my small wooden pointy tools and I'm going to look at my drawing and carefully draw out where I'm going to cut my mouth. I'm not pressing hard, just enough so I can see the shape of my mouth. Then I'm going to take my knife and very carefully follow the line. See how I'm moving it up and down just slightly? You do not want to poke your knife through the back. So I'm just using the very tip of the knife to go around. Okay. So now I'm back. I'm going to kind of use the knife to lift out the mouth. And there we go. Set this aside. And now the edges are very jagged. So what I want to do is take my fingers and smooth out the inside as best as you can. Okay, once it is smooth, now if you want to attach any teeth, you can go ahead and grab some of your extra clay and just grab a very small chunk, roll it into a ball, and then you can manipulate the clay whichever way you want your teeth. And I'm just using my thumb and my pointer finger to sort of squish that down and form a tooth. Okay, so there's my tooth. Now, what you want to do is you take your scraper tool, you scrape the very top of your tooth so that it's textured. And then inside the mouth where you want to attach your tooth, you need to take the scraper and scrape inside there. Now, if your scraper tool does not fit in your mouth because your mouth is too small, then take your pointy wooden tool again and draw X's where you want that tooth to be. So I drew my X right here. Then take a little bit of your slip, which acts like glue. Put some on your finger and put a thin layer in the mouth. Take your tooth, put a very thin layer where you're going to attach, and attach your tooth like so. Then on the top, you can smooth it out. And if you want your teeth to stick pretty well, again, take your pointy small wooden tool and sort of use it to blend the edges. You have to be very careful though, your teeth are loose. You're becoming a clay tooth dentist. See how I'm using that to smooth out around the tooth? There we go. The mouth and the tooth are done. Now if you want to add multiple teeth, then you just repeat what I just showed you.